Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for a very special Windstar Cruises webinar. My name is Anna. I'm an industry relations specialist here at CLIA, and I'm going to just quickly go through some housekeeping before introducing our presenter. The webinar will run about half an hour with time for questions at the end. Please feel free to type your questions into the questions module of the webinar, and we'll get to them at the conclusion of the presentation. This webinar is being recorded and will be posted on CLIA's YouTube channel, which is CLIA Global. And with that, it is my pleasure to introduce our presenter, Megan Hagar. Megan is a Trade Promotions Manager for Windstar Cruises, where she handles all marketing initiatives and trade communications. Megan also oversees content for the Travel Advisor Hub and Star Specialist Program. And with that, take it away, Megan.
Thank you so much, Anna. As Anna mentioned, my name is Megan Hagar, and I'm going to present to you on our $250 million Star Plus initiative. Quickly, though, I am the Trade Promotions Manager. A little bit about myself. I graduated from Lawrence University with a BA in History. From 2013 to 2015, I worked for a cruise line down the way in Seattle. I'm from Chicago originally, but I moved to Seattle in 2012. I've been here ever since. So Windstar Cruises has contracted with Fincantieri for a $250 million Star Plus initiative to undertake the lengthening and enhancements of the 3 Star class vessels. That would be the Star Breeze, the Star Legend, and the Star Pride. This will add 50 new suites, a modernized, environmentally friendly propulsion system, and enhanced guest experience. This video that I'm showing you is just a quick little schematic of what's going to happen to the ship. It's really neat because we're going to cut the ship in half, put an insert in that will extend the ship's length in total by 84 feet. We do have this video hosted on YouTube, so if for whatever reason it is not playing well, you may go to YouTube at any time. I'm also very happy to send you the link should you need it. It's kind of funny because when we say that we're cutting our ships in half and we're lengthening it, sometimes people think that we're widening it. But as you can see, our draft is going to stay the same. The length overall is only increasing by 84 feet, and the tonnage is only increasing by about 3,000. So that's pretty cool. As a part of the Star Plus initiative, we'll get 4 new engines per ship, which will mean better fuel efficiency. We'll have 50 suites per ship. Each bed will be by the window, so it's a reverse layout for all of the suites or staterooms that are currently available on the Star class ships. There'll be 2 new dining experiences on board, one with Spanish cuisine and a new grill experience. The total initiative represents $267,000 per passenger berth. 84 feet, it will be increased by 84 feet. It will have such new features as a new Grand Owner's Suite available midship, which would be 1,374 square feet overall. I think it's the only one of its kind at sea now. 100% of the bathrooms will be replaced and modernized throughout the ship. There will also be 2 new tenders that will hold more guests, meaning shorter wait times, and the tender location, instead of being in the aft by the water sports platform, will be midship, so it'll make for a more accessible platform, and it will be a little more protected by the ship. We are still small, but even mightier. This is a really cool schematic because it shows every part of the ship that will be touched by the initiative. The yellow square in the middle is going to be the midsection that's inserted. But as you can see, when we open up the ship, we're going to completely revitalize all components, including a new replumbing. We're going to put in a new gray water system. Everything is going to be modernized. This represents the new pool deck. It's going to be on deck 7. As you can see, it's a cascading water feature with an infinity edge, very elegant. The sun deck itself will be expanded with a new outdoor seating area and will be approximately double the size. As a part of the initiative, we'll have 2 brand new restaurants, including Quadro 44. It's a 38-seat specialty restaurant in partnership with Chef Anthony Sasso, who is a 13-year veteran of the Michelin-starred restaurant Casa Mono in New York City, and it offers an inventive take on modern Spanish cuisine. It's going to have an intimate dining area as well as a community table and a display kitchen with a chef counter. And as you can see, it has really soft lighting. It's really comforting. It's very warm. Appears very Spanish. These are renderings of the new space. The Star Grill by Stephen Reichlin is a casual alfresco modern grill by global grill authority Stephen Reichlin. It includes traditional barbecue and world barbecue with a modern twist. Stephen Reichlin is a really interesting fellow. He, upon graduating from school, got a Watson Fellowship and studied medieval cooking techniques throughout Europe for about a year, and then since really delved into smoking and barbecue as essentially a lifestyle. He wrote the Barbecue Bible and hosts a couple TV shows on PBS. It's going to be right on the opposite side of the pool deck. It's going to be mirrored to the Star Bar, which is a Windstar feature in all of the ship. It's not going to require a reservation, and it will be grab to go and go. So guests can flow through this area and take their food either back to their suites or to another part of the deck that they would like to enjoy. We'll also be updating our veranda. Currently, the circle with the arrows in the center, that's the staircase. It's a double helix staircase that goes up throughout the entire ship. Currently, it opens up into a very lovely courtyard. It has a beautiful greenery wall, but it is poorly utilized by guests who prefer to sit on the aft outside deck and look out on the water. So what we're going to do is we're going to enclose that area. We're going to move those waiter stations over, and we're going to increase the indoor seating availability, and we're going to put in floor-to-ceiling windows so that they have better visibility outside while also being protected in inclement weather. Internally, we're going to put a wraparound buffet. We're going to add a new coffee bar as well for guest enjoyment. Our suites are also being touched. So this is an example of a schematic for the reverse layout that I mentioned before. The bed is going to be by the window so that guests can enjoy watching the water and the countries or the land go by, and the lounge will be available. This means that your guests or your clients will have a choice when they book on board whether or not they want the traditional layout that's currently, where it's where the bed is, where the sofa bed is in the schematic, or they can have a choice of the window, the bed by the window. And this is an example rendering. All bathrooms in the existing suites will also be completely refurbished as a part of the Star Plus initiative. There'll be 2 sinks, which is a really nice feature, and a walk-in shower that has a really clean, modern look. I mentioned the owner's suite, the first of its kind at sea. You'll be able to combine 2 regular suites with one of the premium suites, representing the 1,300 square feet that I mentioned. And this is a rendering of the living space. Additionally, our spa and salon will be redone. We'll have more treatment rooms and a bigger gym with more equipment. And this is one of the treatment rooms. But we're going to also keep what our guests love. Amphora, which is our main restaurant, will be recreated in the main section, but will have all the same elegant design touches. Compass Rose will be expanding in size to accommodate the more guests aboard the ship. The retail shop will change location and there'll be a larger selection. The water sports platform will offer all of the same wonderful and fun amenities that it does currently. We're reimagining the spa and the fitness center. The service guest ratio is going to stay the same at 1.5 to 1. And ongoing year-round refurbishments as we always care for our ships. As you can see, once the Star Breeze is done, it will come out in February, go to the Caribbean, Costa Rica, and continue her season through Alaska, and then Asia and Australia and New Zealand. The Star Legend will be done in about June and July. She'll go on to Northern Europe, the Mediterranean, and to be announced. And then Star Pride will come out in November and proceed to the Caribbean. At this very moment, the Star Breeze is in dry dock. On October 16th, the ship was cut in half, and the final cut occurred. And then on October 17th, the insert was put in, and the outside of the ship was welded together, so that Fincantieri will begin officially transforming the ship. For more exciting updates on the Star Plus initiative, we have a dedicated landing page. You'll be able to access that through windstarcruises.com. It has all of the exciting news, any time-lapse videos that will be coming out shortly, any other things that will be released. It's a nice resource. Also, as a part of the Star Plus initiative, we're doing a limited time group promotion. So on top of our regular group benefits, you'll be able to offer your clients an additional $100 shipboard credit. The group must be secured by December 31st, and your clients must be booked by March 30th. And then this is what our current group program is. We have 2 levels of dates. We have Star Group dates, which represent a 5% discount on savings fare, and a tour conductor credit of 1 to 9. The 10th bed is the tour conductor, which is really competitive in the group programming. A guest amenity of $100 per person, shipboard credit, and a complimentary cocktail party with hors d'oeuvres at 18 guests or more. So now with the group promotion, it'll be an additional $100 shipboard credit for a limited time. The Star Advantage dates represent 10% savings fare. A tour conductor credit of 1 for 9 with the 10th bed is the tour conductor. The guest amenity of $100 shipboard credit. A complimentary cocktail party with hors d'oeuvres, 18 guests or more. But additionally, it represents a $100 per person travel advisor bonus commission, as well as the $100 shipboard credit for a limited time. In our travels about the world, we've also picked up a few souvenirs of our own. This is a list of our current awards, more coming in every day because we're coming up on award season in the cruise industry. And thank you, Clea. I gave back a lot more of your time than I thought I would.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I will open it up for questions. One of the questions we always get is about accessibility. Can you speak to accessibility features of your cruise ships?
Yes, so we'll be the Star class ships represent the most accessible of our fleet, with elevators located both in the bow area and in the aft area. So it is more accessible. There's ramps. We have ADA compliant ADA compliant suites. However, mostly our itineraries do involve a little bit of movement, so it would be recommended for guests who are a little more active. Yes, and especially for our Wind class ships.
Okay, got it. What kinds of groups would you recommend our agents go to when they're finding groups for Windstar?
a great question. Usually, if there is a country club or a yacht club, that tends to represent a good group. Wine groups, or there are groups that are very interested in food travel. As a partnership, through a partnership with the James Beard Foundation, we've really elevated our food on board. Most every menu at M4 will have one or two James Beard Foundation recognized chef recipe items for your guests to choose. So those are the best areas to at least begin looking in.
Perfect. And just one last question. If someone is looking for more information for Windstar, would they get in touch with their local BDM? Would they visit your website? What would they do?
Perfect. We have a couple of resources available to you. Our Travel Advisor Hub, if you go to windstarcruises.com and scroll down all the way to the bottom in the footnotes, you'll see other resources and then Advisor Hub. If you register for the Advisor Hub, you'll have immediate access. You'll have access to training materials such as our Store Specialist program or our Book Windstar Online training guide. You'll have access to limited time promotions, either specifically for advisors or for clients. We put everything up there, as well as a link for our image library. So basically that's the portal or the hub for all advisor tools. And also on the Advisor Hub, you can find contacts for your local regional sales managers. I would definitely recommend going to do that. I would recommend registering for Book Windstar Online. It's our online reservations system. It gives you access to real-time pricing. It's available 24/7. You're able to apply immediate benefits to your qualifying guests. So if they're a yacht club member, which is a returning guest or repeat passenger for Windstar, their discount amenity will be automatically applied.
Okay, perfect. And it looks like those are all of our questions. So thank you, Megan, for all of the wonderful information. And thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Same to you.